Bobby, did you bring your homegirl named Tina? Thank you. Natalie, a lot of the girls have questioned the length of your chin. Do you care to measure?
You are the class.
I know. You don't have to remind me.
Next question.
Oh, Natalie, it looks as if Lemmy has dropped something on his way in. What you mean I gotta go? Man, this some awesome. What's going on, entertainment? So time coming to y'all with another video. We doing a Zeus Town Hall. Before I get started, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys subscribe to Media Kingdom. We will begin some late night drops of some true crime. And also follow me on Instagram at Ebner Entertainment, where we do have a blog, okay? And other social media platforms. Now, I want to address something real quick. I know I said in another video I posted today that I'm not gonna be dropping. It's certain stuff I'm just not gonna say with the regular channel, but y'all still gonna get Zeus Town Halls, y'all still gonna get the tea and all that. So like, for y'all that's worried and say, no, don't punish us. Don't worry, it's just certain stuff. I'ma just the exclusive stuff. I'ma just refrain. Cause y'all, it's a trigger for me to be called a liar. I ain't gonna cat with y'all. It's a big trigger of mine to be called a liar. It does something to me. It's a childhood thing, y'all. Y'all won't get it, but to be called a liar is like, it's like spitting in my face. Cause like, why would I just come on here and just like, if I don't know for sure, just be like da da da, when y'all know I be holding stuff and not saying it. So yeah, for y'all that's wondering what I'm talking about, it's about the whole Lex versus the Tommy daughter thing. So yeah, go back to the Krishan video and watch back. All right. So first I wanted to get into y'all is Love Cabin. So the boys are throwing a little bit of shade towards each other. Jaron threw some shots at Kameo for not standing up for Chloe. I thought the same thing. I didn't mention on the recap, but that is true. Why did Kameo stay quiet when Chloe was getting freaking a big tongue lashing by John? And you're like 6'9", and you got Jaron, who's like looks like 5'8", my height, who's fighting John when it really should have been you, Kameo. Also, apparently, Kameo's throwing some shots too at John. So, Jaron put, girlfriend or not, they women. Y'all all just friends with John. Won't ever say nothing. Bro is 6'7" to be tall and quiet. I agree. I'm sorry. John been popping it a little bit too hard to y'all boys, and none of y'all had the good and nerve to stand up to him except for Jaron. So Jaron to me gains my respect. I do feel like he's a little bit of a clout chaser, don't get me wrong, but he earned my respect for that because the way John was talking to and about Chloe was a little bit much. Like, you're just mad that she said your D wasn't good. You could look at him and tell it that it's not good. I'm sorry. John gives me the type that he was a nerd, and going through his Instagram, the description that I thought of before going through his Instagram, I was so right. He was like kind of an ugly nerd and skinny, and then he got a little buff and somewhat okay, and then he became like a douchebag, and that's exactly what happened. Like, you could look at his profiling from the bottom up, and you're like, okay, now it makes sense. Anyways, it looks as if y'all know Bambi from Could Have Been Love. It could have been love. She says that she wants some parts of Michael, which who doesn't want Michael? And she wants to be on season 2 of Love Cabin.
Not Desi Michael like that. Bitch, how was it, girl? Oh my God. Love Cabin. Not Desi. I'm single. I got one child. I want you like you want me. Come here, baby. Michael, listen. I'm single. I'm not
Bambi, you gotta get in line, babe. It's like it's about 15 bitches and niggas like in front of you. So like, get to the back with your chopped cheese that you got from the bodega. Like, get from the back. You know how they be like, I want to chop cheese on my bodega, on my nachos. You got a basket of that in your hands, Bambi. So you take your ass to the back of the line, because we got other takers for Michael. Hi, Michael. Oh,
ain't gonna lie. John got Chloe up because what? You can't get mad because your was nasty, whack ass. The I want to see what Kim on somebody too, yeah.
Oh, same. No shade here. Now, Bambi says she want a part of season 2.
On my soul, I'm going on Love Cabin. for season 2. Bro.
If they put on season 2, which I'm sorry, but I feel like with this show, they go for a certain aesthetic, but who knows? They may change it up for season 2. For y'all that's not been watching it, the last 2 episodes have not featured Ray J heavily. So it's actually been watchable. The ones with the Ray J, the first like 3 episodes, that's the episodes that are not the best watchable wise because he's in there being creepy. But the last 2, he's barely in the episode. So it's been tea. It's been really, really tea, y'all. And y'all know if I say it's tea, it's tea. Because I'm not going to sit up here and lie to y'all. I'm going to just tell y'all the truth. If it's trash, I'm going to say it's hot garbage. You know what I'm saying? But the last 2 episodes have been tea, especially this latest episode. I don't think it's the aesthetic they're going for. But if they do, I want Meatball on there. I want Meatball on there, okay? If they put Bambi on there, I want Meatball on there. It's only fair. I'm just saying. Now, the drama didn't stop there. Apparently, Bri and Desi been throwing shade at each other. Bri feels as if Desi is still a little insecure. She put, girl, don't nobody give a F about y'all boring relationship. And then she says, Desi replied back, said, you need to be worried about your man's next tape at Bri. Rent is due. We good over here. So it's given that they ended up locked in and coupled up by the end of the season. By the way, Bri, do you know this man has many of children? Or are you okay with being stepmother? The girls want to know. The girls want to know. Are you okay being stepmother? Because if you are okay being stepmother, then hey, you know, props up to you. Because a lot of the girlies wouldn't have been able to do it. And then Bri replied back and said, maybe you should watch it and take notes. I'm going to have to do some research tonight over there on that X. So I will come back with further observations. They shade because I got to see what it's about, okay? Because the last nigga that was, you know, over there on the X over there, he's no longer with us. And, you know, his videos were a little impressive. So, you know, I'd rather see and watch somebody who's still currently with us and, you know, judge and give my review. And I'll let you guys know on the next episode, a recap of Love Cabin. No shade, because I want to know and I want to see. I will say, though, that I still do not like how Desi is operating with this whole situation with Michael. And the fact that he said that Michael is a good time and he handles it every time, I would have issues with him. Because why did you lie to me? Why did you say y'all never banged, y'all never did anything? And then I'm watching the show back, and then she's saying how, you know, you're cleaning out her pipes every time, and you do a great job. You're a great plumber. And you ain't even got the certificate. That would piss me off. So to me, Desi, you should be mad at Michael more than you mad at Bri, if we're gonna be honest. Okay. Now on to the cabaret. Welcome to Cabaret. It's Jocelyn in this bit. Now apparently Egypt dropped a little video of her of Chinx and T Love interacting. She claims this is after the Vegas trip, which they just did on the last episode of the Cabaret, and it shows her T Love being Chinx and T Love being chummy. She said, "Y'all really be letting fool y'all. This was Vegas way after they fought. This why I can't take this serious. Like I said, it never gave that in person, but this internet be hyping up." Egypt, I don't know what you thought you was doing with this video. This video actually makes T Love look thirsty because she's the one looking like she's talking to her while Miss Chinx is looking like, yo, you dead ass. Like, why you talking to me? Like, why? Like, leave me alone. Like, it's giving a little bit of that, right? You know when you in the club and somebody's like, yo, and you just like, but you don't even hear what they really saying. That's what it's looking like. So I don't know if you should have dropped that video, Egypt. It makes T Love look worse than anything. And she said, not even 24 hours later when I got that nose, y'all be letting 304s fool y'all. She wanted to be cool. The fans boosted that girl head up. And the girl liked the attention, so she running with the narrative. Like I said, she never gave tough energy around me, and I never gave bully. I always keep the same energy around me that you have when you not around me. And it's a video of Chinx twerking on her. I would play it, but due to YouTube guidelines, I can't. Okay, but she is bouncing the Big Debbie cakes on her. Boop, bop, bika, baka, bika, bika, beat, 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 beat. Okay, just think of Meg as my man, my man, my man, my man, my man. And y'all gonna get the visual. Okay, that is what made Chinx look bad, in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't be bouncing on you. You just beat me up like a damn ogre. No shade. You're not getting none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no friendly, and you beat me up like that. The hell? You more of an ogre than Steve Wilkos, and you damn hit me upside my head like. Oh. So Chinx, that's a little questionable. I'm not gonna lie. I like you, Chinx, but I wouldn't be able to do that. But then again, I have a problem forgiving people. So, anyways, Big Ivori is saying that Tavy Baby will be handled accordingly because of what she did to Diamond Body with holding her hands at the reunion with her fight with Natalie Nut.
Feel that Tavy got jumped. Tavy got jumped? Oh, Tavy jumped Diamond.
Girl,
I'm gonna pay you back for that one.
She will be dealt with.
Pay you back for that one.
She will be dealt with accordingly.
Thank y'all. Please do, because that Octavia, she's getting a little behind. She's getting a little bit beside herself, in my opinion. Like, she got a little cocky. She popping it. And I think it's because she got the nun's approval. And it's our girl. Please bring back them heavy hitters to really sit your ass down. Because you're doing a little bit too much. I'm sorry. You're doing a little bit too much. Now, I know I said I wasn't spending no tea, but apparently there's a reason why Ivori and Pretty P have not joined yet. Channel membership for that. Okay. There is a reason why those two are not on the cast as of yet. There are plans to bring them on, whether it be the end of chapter 1 or beginning of chapter 2, but there is a specific reason why they're not there yet, because they were supposed to be. Okay, now let's talk fashions. Fashion, looking good and feeling fine. Looking good and feeling fine. Slay on my Lady Gaga shit, right? So Anna Mac stylist is feuding with the big Lexus stylist over fashions. Okay, now apparently Anna Mac claims that she is getting her look stolen from because Big Lexus stylist is, I guess, looking at what she's wearing and trying to, I guess, emulate her.
Just to actually get y'all shit together. Because I came in serving, and it's too much copying. It's too much. I want to be like her, but I talk mad shit about her. You bitch can suck my dick. It feels.
But then best believe if Lex said, it went up to Anna and said, "What did you say on Instagram?" I'm joking. I never said that. The fans are being messy. It's the blogs. See, this is why I wasn't mad at what Bobby did to her. I don't care what nobody say. That was funny as hell. Because finally somebody's holding down Automac's feet to the fire. Because she love that blog talk.
It's good to know that I'm inspiring you bitches to actually get y'all shit together. Because I came in serving, and it's too much.
I will say this. Anna does eat when it comes to the fashions. Is she the first baddie that I think of when it comes to fashions? No. Okay? She's the first baddie when it comes to the slayed hair. One thing about Anna Mac that I like, anytime you see her, the hair be laid to the gods. That is something I feel like Anna Mac has over a lot of the girls. Her hair is always on point. The install be installing. When it comes to the looks, they're amazing. Don't get me wrong, but is she the first baddie? I'm like, oh shoot, she like, the top dress baddie. Not really. Coachella, she up there. She up there to me. That Coachella and another one, Dolly. Some of y'all may not agree. Both of them to me are up there. Okay. Now the stylist replied back and said, "This is on a stylist. I'm gonna need whatever stylist there is to stop biting. I could never have ish to myself. I got everyone wanting to serve looks, but y'all are going to be people that are biting how I dress my client. It's just like at this point, fire them and Zeus hire me to style everyone. Then I know they're biting because the stylists follow me. Like, bro, enough is enough. I'm actually very upset right now." And then Anna said they want to be like us, one of a kind. We are setting the tone. We do our own thing. Bentley gang, I do my thing. All these haters want to say my name. Let me stop. Never biting off of the necks. And y'all can see me about that. Just saying y'all not doing it better. Y'all can't recreate it better. I'm not around. And you're still not gonna eat it up, mommy. Sorry, it's a small font, y'all. I will say though that this is why certain creatives don't follow the creatives. And it's even y'all think this is crazy, but it's even when it comes to like the creative industry, even with blogging and commentating and commentary, certain creators, we will not follow each other because people will think you're trying to copy that person. I for sure do my due diligence to not watch other people that cover the same thing that I do. So that way I don't say some of the same things that they say. I do that on purpose. So that's the on Big Lex's stylist. You need to unfollow his stylist. Because sometimes you may copy something like subconsciously. Like you may not even be thinking you're doing it, you just do it. So that's why I make it a thing for me not to watch like other people that cover like Zeus type stuff. Like I don't be watching them like at all. Cause I want to have a fresh plate of opinion. You know, I don't even want to be influenced by the shit. So I kind of get what he's saying when it comes to that, but it's like, to me, Anna's not the top fashion baddie girl. She's not. Okay, she's not. Sorry. All right. Now, it looks as if Kokilla is petitioning for her role as MVB this season. The top 3 people are Big Lex, DTB, and Kokilla. I feel like it should be out of DTB or Kokilla. I would give it to Kokilla this season. And the reason why is because her quotes were viral. And she, to me, kept the same energy from the beginning towards the end of the season. I will give her that. Whether you like her or not, from the beginning to the end, she kept the same like flight of energy. And when I think of MVB, I don't think of fighting. I'm thinking like who really brought the most personality, who really like stepped up and made like an impact on their season. That's why I think Diamond deserved it on Caribbean. That's why I think Lex deserved it on Midwest. And I think Kokilla deserves it on Africa because everybody's ducking wreck now. Everybody talking about who ducking wrecking is big Dolly. Like everybody's saying that. So just even with that and the Osha, all that stuff, like she made an impact. So I would give it to her. I would give it to her.
On that camera to the last time at the reunion, I showed my ass. Like whether it was win, lose, or draw, I ate that up real bad. Like, so I need y'all to go vote on the Zeus official page.
And you see that picture down there? That's what I'm talking about. That's the fashion baddie. You hear me? You see that? I'm just saying. Who y'all think deserves MVP for Africa? I need to know who y'all think. Bentley gang. Okay. Speaking of Lex, y'all, she responded back to a fan basically saying that no conversation needed because somebody was saying, should you relinquish the relationship as the big 3? She put no conversations needed. I'm good. The big 3 is over. I don't want to rekindle any old relationship. From what I know, she and Dolly are still cool. Dolly still follows Lex. Lex, I believe, still follows Dolly. They, to me, are cool. What that comment was referring to was Summer. This post, y'all, I know it's under my blog page. I archived it. My assistant posted that. I did it. No shade. So I would have chose a different title, but I think she was referring to Summer. Because from what I know, her and Dolly were cool and tight and friends, while Summer was off doing her own thing this season. So that's what we're gonna see play out when the season does drop. So yeah. Do I think it is worth relinquishing? No, because Summer, you got your family involved. I think it would have been able to be repaired. But Summer get her family involved, her sisters, all these girls in the D and all that. Like, yeah, that's kind of unforgivable. Now, recently, y'all saw Miss Drea go live and talk a little bit about the latest episode. And she threw some shots at Miss Lexi Gold, y'all, and says that she does not care about what y'all think about her running the cabaret. And why would y'all want somebody like a Lexi Gold to run the cabaret?
Strip club to now being the face of what could be the cabaret.
Oh, Lexi Gold has replied. I didn't even see that yet, child. Ooh.
My testimony is outshining.
I'm gonna have to pin that comment. Sorry, y'all.
All y'all's. Nothing in y'all testimony except y'all touching kids. kids going missing. That's what y'all want to run the cabaret. That's the face that y'all want. Y'all want that though. That's what y'all want. I stand for children. When I was put in a position to have to fight in front of children, what did I do? But she like what rumored nigga? They took the shit to court and it got dropped because they had people was snitching. People snitching. That's what that was.
Child, Lexi, you need to start serving these girls cease and desist, girl. This is all alleged, okay? I do not know these things to be true. Do not come for the kid, okay? I have not yet seen any paperwork on this things that we speak of. So this is all opinions of Drea and not of Ebner Entertainment. But no, seriously though, like, this is why if I was Lexi, I could never forgive Chinx. And I like Chinx, but I could never forgive the bitch. Because once you put out a rumor like this, it's very hard to erase. Same with the whole Tasiki situation. Those are stuff that stick. It's not like somebody say your breast stink or like some minor to where like people can meet you and, you know, say those rumors are not true. Something like that, whether you prove it with paperwork or not, people are still going to leave that stench on you. And it's really sad. Now, if y'all don't know, her and Drea have been beefing even off postseason during the tour. There've been clips uploaded of her, Lexi and Kanaya on one side and the other Cabaret girls on another. Okay, so just so you know, all right, the reunion gonna be very interesting, especially with all of this being said. Now, Rican, back to Baddies, says that she and the Pretty Three are still going strong.
Yeah, please. Lay off my bitch. It's Pretty Three forever. We not child. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about, making all these false narratives. We know my bitch would never let me get that. So we just fall off on your cocaine before being real motherfucking. I made that post because my girls is on TV or TV. It's some things that we can't do. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel ready to take it there sometimes. So I said what I said, but like real sisters who's not a part of the group that can come and, you know, maybe shoot house. That's why I said.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. Okay, Rican, you need to stop doing whatever you're doing. I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna say what it is. A lot of people have alleged what it is. Y'all probably gonna say, Pierre, why didn't you ask her during the interview? That interview, you guys, no shade to Kate Rican, I had to prepare for it the day of. So all those questions you saw me ask, that was off the dome, typed up the day of. So I had less than 24 hours to come up with that. That literally slipped my mind. I'm not gonna lie to you. It really did. I didn't think to ask that just only because I was in the rush in the midst of everything. That was a busy ass day. If I could go back, I would ask her to address those rumors because it's something that a lot of people have alleged about her. Okay, I'm just saying. Now, speaking more K Rican, y'all, a lot of y'all have sent me this tea, and y'all know I'm fair. Y'all know I'm fair. This young lady, you guys, apparently did business with her, and she was not very satisfied with the outcome. Now, me doing the interview with her, I was 100% satisfied. She was busy around that time, so the communication took a little bit longer than I expected, but she was very professional with the timing. She was updating me as the day went on in regards to the interview, and she answered all of my questions. So I, for one, had no complaints doing business and the interview with her.
Prefer to work with regular working women than influencer, Instagram model, whatever you want to call it. So last month, around like the 17th of October.
Oh, girl, you got that song in the background, baby. Oh, I don't think I'm able to watch this. Let me see. Ooh. Okay, y'all, I skimmed through the video, you guys, and I skipped to the part where the song was heavily playing. Y'all, I don't want my video to like them take that whole portion out. YouTube is very strict when it comes to music. Like, it's no shade. They really are. So up to this point, you guys, she talks about how her team ends up hitting her up, asking about like pieces and stuff like that, and then they ended up agreeing to something up until this point. So I had to skip over that part just due to the song, y'all. Sorry.
Which we closed at that time, so that was perfect for, you know, she can have her own time. I can have my, you know, like it wouldn't be customers in a way or whatever. We met at the shop. He got here like 7:58. She got here probably like 8:10, 8:15. Came in here, geeked out her mind, stumbling over her feet. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, I'm late. Da, 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 da. I'm like, girl, you good? Hey, you know, we introducing ourselves to each other. He had, and not to mention, he already picked out probably about like 10 outfits he wanted her to wear. He was like, she gonna want more stuff when she get here. We both, she like, I don't care, it don't matter to me like that. So basically I feel like that gave her leeway to take advantage, pick up multiple items or whatever like that. She was laying some items on the counter, and then she walked around to this mannequin. It had like a fur coat on it and some boobs, like a hard to top. Just like, I want this whole look, I want this whole look. And I'm like, I didn't say nothing, I'm just looking. And then she was like, I want the boots too.
Boots with
So
the fire.
I told her, I was like, well, the boots won't be included in, the deal, because we only talked about clothes. Also, the boots are a hot commodity right now anyway. But I didn't tell her that. I'm just thinking. She mumbling under her breath, saying smart stuff. Once I told her that the boots wasn't a part of it. And then she was like, well, how much are the boots then? And I was like, they're $120. It went from there. When I told her them boots was $120, baby, she was not happy. So she said, when I said $120, she was like, I can get them somewhere cheaper. Like, nah, I ain't doing all that. Like, she just kept saying little stuff. I'm peeping all the smart little stuff she's saying under her breath, but I'm really not paying her no mind. So me and her assistant is talking. She walks back towards the register, and as we're talking, I'm asking him like, hey, did you bring the contract? Because they're at this point, they're getting ready to leave with all of these clothes. So he was like, stuttering. And I'm not gonna lie, that's really where he messed up too, because I feel like she was in the blind a little bit. So she made a comment and was like, what contract? What y'all got going on like that? And I was like, huh? And then I said, he told her like, hey, we had to give her a contract stating that in exchange for these items, we have to give her content. She was like, content? They ain't even give me no motherfucking shoes with my clothes. Why the fuck would I get them content?
This bothers me so much. I'm gonna tell you why. It bothers me when influencers, they get free stuff, but they don't want to promote it. Y'all not paying for it. They ask you for a video, a picture, and it's as if they're asking you for money. I'll be confused at that. That's the one thing that I hate when reality stars and influencers do. It doesn't make no sense to me how you just can't do that. And it's free. So you posting it is not gonna take no more than 5 minutes. It's a picture. If it's a video, just do a little walk, boom, bow, post.
This is exactly what she's saying. So me, I'm not gonna lie. At that point, I was just like, you keep saying little smart stuff. You picking up way more items than we already talked about in the first place. And then now you just going off.
Girl.
As she's saying all of the little, making the little smart remarks, I'm like, look, really? You don't have to get anything. That's what I told her word for word. She like, so the fuck y'all shop. And I was like, okay, bye. And then when I said bye, she was like, bitch, bye. So I walked from around the counter and I'm like, what you on? Because at that point, it was just like, I feel tried. Like, you gonna keep trying me in my store.
Right.
Like, I'm real cool, laid back, but I really can go there too. So when I asked her what she on, she like, shit, what you on? Was she backing up and she reaching in her purse? And y'all know what that means. So I walked back around the counter and I'm like, shit, you ain't the only one with one of them. Like, what you trying to do? And then as she was saying that, her assistant was pushing her out the door. So as she going out the door, she's still going off. And at that point, I'm like, not paying. Like, I'm not worried at this point. Like, we straight. So as she's outside talking stuff, she is recording our store. Our name is on the store. So yeah, don't do business with them. I'm gonna attach that video too.
Bad business. These hoes got nasty attitude. These hoes talking shit. These hoes got raggedy ass clothes that you done got out the boutique from Shein. Y'all hoes acting like y'all got some custom shit up in there, bitch. And you mad because I said y'all hoes ain't give me no shoes.
So as she posting the video on her story, everybody is calling my phone like, oh my God, like, what's going on? Like, you had no business doing business with her anyway. I also had girls calling my phone like, why you didn't tell me she was up there? I'm looking for her. She stole my Gucci shoes. It's a whole lot of
Girl.
BS.
Oh my God. This is crazy. This is my first time watching this, y'all. I've been getting it and I kind of knew the gist of it because some people put me onto it and my sister had told me a little bit about it. But I didn't watch it in full. I'm watching it with y'all. This does not look good, Rican. You need to know better. Mind y'all, it be people, I be sparing a lot of these girls. It be people sending me stuff about some of these girls. That'd be crazy. Somebody sent me something else about Rican too. It was like this Uber or DoorDash, not Uber. Yeah, it was like a Lyft driver. And something about him being allegedly finessed. So this just adds to the pot.
Like, came with that. And at that point, I knew like, okay, it was good that it didn't work out because this things people were calling me, telling me about her. I'm like, damn, I did not know because I told y'all I don't watch Baddies. And on top of that, in Atlanta, period, they saying like, oh, she don't have a good name in Atlanta. Everybody looking for her. It was just a whole lot of bullshit. And I'm just like, I don't attach my brand to
fuck shit.
Like nonsense. It's just never been me. And I'm like, thank God it didn't work out because yeah, all promo isn't good promo, but yeah.
I believe her 100% only because she didn't inflate the story. You could tell she was telling the story word by word and how it went. This is why you need to be very careful, just anybody in general. If you're ever planning on working with any influencers, reality stars, whatever you may call it, because a lot of them, to me, what bothers me when it comes to influencers / reality stars in 2025 is a lot of them think that they're bigger than what they are. They will push around and act as if they're better than you, they make more money than you, but with half of them, that is really just not the case. So I'm glad that it ended up not working out for her because it could have ended up even more of a bother if she ended up taking the clothes and not doing any of the promo, and then she ended up having free clothes off of nothing. So you really got to watch how you treat people though, because that shit could really come back and bite you in the ass real hard. You never know who gonna end up in certain positions. So Rican, if you see this, you gotta move smarter than this. And this is all alleged, of course. Okay. Let me know what y'all think down below about this video. And we are babies.